Surah 2 verse 88. Allah SWT says, "They say, our hearts are in secure wrappers," meaning they believe their hearts are protected, sealed, and beyond the reach of any message or guidance. They think they don't need the revelation that others are receiving, but Allah warns, "Nay, Allah's curse is on them for their blasphemy. Little is it they believe." We learn that these people rejected the truth out of arrogance, believing they were already fully knowledgeable. Their refusal to accept Allah's guidance was a result of their stubbornness and pride. Surah 2 verse 89-90. When the Quran came, confirming the truth of previous scriptures, they rejected it, Allah says. And when there comes to them a book from Allah, confirming what is with them, they refuse to believe in it. The same people who had long prayed for a prophet to come and lead them to victory against their enemies were now rejecting the Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, even though they had witnessed signs that he was the one they had waited for. Surah 2 verse 91. Allah asks them, "Why then have you slain the prophets of Allah in times gone by, if you indeed believed?" This verse calls out the hypocrisy of those who claim to believe in the messages sent by previous prophets. But when the truth comes to them in the form of a new prophet, they reject it. It's a reminder that rejecting the truth has deep roots in the human heart, often tied to selfishness and narrow-mindedness. Surah 2 verse 92. In this verse, Allah reminds them of the time when Prophet Musa, came with clear signs from Allah, but they still turned to worship the golden calf after he left them for a short while. Despite all the miracles they witnessed, like the parting of the sea, they chose to disobey and engage in shirk. Surah 2 verse 93. Allah recounts how He raised Mount Sinai above the heads of the children of Israel to emphasize the importance of following His commands, but they still disobeyed. They said, "We hear, and we disobey." This verse speaks to the consequences of ignoring Allah's commandments, and how they later regretted their actions. Surah 2 verse 94-96. In these verses, Allah highlights the irony in the attitude of the people. Despite their rejection of the truth and their own shortcomings, they are overly attached to this world. Allah challenges them by saying, "If the last home, with Allah, be for you specially, and not for anyone else, then seek ye for death." But they would never seek death, because of the sins they have committed. Their love for life, no matter the quality, is an indication of their failure to believe in the hereafter. The Quran points out how the Jews' greed for life was greater than even that of the idolaters. They wished to live for 1,000 years, yet this extended life will not save them from Allah's punishment.